This versatile little crochet pillow is a great decor for your sofa. You can also use it in the chair for your low back support, or a footrest, or a relaxing neck pillow. I'm using a Bernard baby blanket, and this is a Little Sandcastles is the name on it, and a size 9mm hook. Let's get started. So let's start with the slip knot. To do that, let's take our blanket yarn and let's wrap it around our 2 fingers, cross it in the back, take this end and we tuck it through. So it makes a little loop in there. Now we take our crochet hook and we insert it in there and we just pull it. And that makes a nice easy slip knot. Now we pick up our yarn and always hold your tension down here. So let's make 20 chains. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, keep going. Okay, I've chained 20 and I'm going to add another 4 for the turnaround. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to pick up my yarn and insert my crochet hook into 4th chain from the hook. So if we don't count this one, you have 1, you have 2, you have 3, and you have 4, which is exactly where we chained up. So we're going to go in here and do our double crochet by yarning over, pulling through, 3 loops on, yarning over, pulling through 2, yarning over, pulling through 2. This we're going to put 1 double crochet into every space, okay, in our chain. So double crochet, yarning over, finding the next loop, which is right there, inserting our crochet hook, yarning over, pulling through once, 3 on, yarning over, pulling through 2, 2 on, yarning over, pulling through 2. Okay, so keep doing that till you get to the end of the row. Okay, so I've come to the end. I did my last one. I'm just going to pull it tight now. And now it's time to turn your work around. And what we do is we just turn the work around. Simple as that. And chain 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is now a repeating pattern. When you get to the end of the row, you always chain 3. And then you yarn over and do a double crochet always under the V. So when you look this and you pull this up, don't crochet like this because you're going to make a mistake and come in here. Pull it up and you'll see that the first V is taken by our chain 3. So we always go into the second V. Always under the V, under the 2. There's our V. So under the 2 is where we crochet. So let's put in our double crochet and the next V. So keep doing that till you get to the end of the row, and then I'll show you how to turn around at the end of that one. So I've come to the end here, and as you can see, this was our turnaround, and we don't go in here. We have to go in here to finish. Always you have to finish at that. This is after on your second row. So we have to find our V, which is hard to do. So I'll just go over the 1 here and the 1 there. So 2, and there we go. Always into the chain, you're gonna have to do that. And that completes that first row. Second row, we're gonna turn our work around, chain 3, 2, 3, and do our double crochet again, always into our second V. So this is a repeating pattern. Keep doing that till you reach the desired height of your work. Don't forget to put the last double crochet into that chain up 3 we did from the row below. So I've come to the end. I just have 1 more to get right here. So I did a total of 8 rows, so I'm happy with that. And if you want to go higher, you can, but I'm good with this. So I'm just gonna cut my work now. Always give it a tail when you're doing this. And then we just yarn over and pull through all the way this time. Okay, so now that we got our first panel done, let's work on the second panel. So I finished my second panel, and that's done, and now it's time to join them together. So actually the yarn I had was absolutely perfect. I finished the 2 panels. So now if you got yarn left, you can use that, and if you want contrast, you can use a different color. Make sure the thickness has to be matched. It has to be the same. If you do not have the thickness, you can use a thin one. If you do, the stitches will be different. Please see the note above. So now comes time to join these together. We're going to match them up, and we're going to crochet all the way around until we get here. But here we're going to leave a space like this so we can stuff it. To make it even, we're going to count. So we're going to count our chain 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just after the 7, I'm inserting my crochet hook, and in here we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and in here. So inserting my crochet hook through here. Now I'm going to take my new yarn and I'm going to pinch off a little eye like this. So, and that gives me a little tail. You can see that. Insert my crochet hook, hook it on, and pull through, holding on both the end and the yarn. And we're going to yarn over and we're going to pull through, and now tighten, and there's our little tail right there. I'm going to weave the tail in as we're doing that. So I'm going to insert my crochet hook into the same space, and this one and the one in the back, so both of them. Okay, yarn over, and you see where the end is, this little tail I'm leaving right on top. And I'm holding it, so I'm going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both. Okay, so that kind of secures my, and then I'm pulling this again. I crochet hook into the same space, and this one and the one in the back, so both of them. Okay, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both. So we find the next hole, which is right here. So in here we're going to go again, and here in the back, and I'm holding the tail here, so on top. So yarn over, pull through, 2 on, yarn over, pull through, 2 into the same space, both panels, yarn over, pull through, and make sure my tail's on top, and through. When you come to the corner, remember this is a turnaround, so you have to do 2 for this side and 2 for that side, so a total of 4. So we go in once, twice for this side, and then we turn and we go to the same space another 2 times, and that will take care of our corners. Okay, and carry on and do just ordinary 2 into the next space. See, that just gives us a little turnaround. All right, so I've come just a little bit around, and now I'm ready to stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull on this just so that it doesn't snag, and remove my crochet hook. So let's look at these ends. So we have to take them through there. The easiest thing to do is to take your crochet, it's part of weaving in, right? We don't have to weave in because nobody's going to see the inside. So we take our crochet hook and we take it through there and try to get it as close to here as you possible. So this one is right on the edge here. So I'm just going to hook it and pull it in. Hook it, and we're going to pull it through. And then do these as well. The best thing, of course, is the polyester fiber fill, because you can just stuff in there. Now, if you don't have the polyester fiber fill, What you can also do in a pinch is take an old pillow, open that up, and just stuff it with that. Or let's say if you're really, really stuck, you can use cotton balls. So if you do use a cotton ball, you're gonna have to open that up. So I'm gonna have to unroll it and then kind of shred it and stuff it. So now that you're happy with the stuffing, I don't like it overstuffed, I like it fairly flat. Just reinsert your crochet hook and pick up yarn and then just finish up. See, there's the next one. Yeah. So just all right, so I've come around. I got one last one right here to do. Of course, this is much harder once it's filled. Okay, so now all I have to do is slip stitch to join. I have to join up here. So to do that, I'm going to go to the very top under the V. So get in there. And I'm gonna cut my yarn and just yarn over and pull through both. There. And now we have to weave this part in. And remember how we took everything under here? So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go under like this, take it through here, and then I'm going to turn it and just take it. I want to hide it, right? So it looks part of it. So I'm just going to tuck it in like that. So now it's on the inside and you don't see it. And we are done.